They start to cross, and then Zontix gets vision of that anchor over in Squeaky. Smoke goes down, op shot missed, Magic's planting, and Zontix is not gonna waste a moment.
Yeah, very smart from Zontix. He knows there's no way to swing out on that low HP. It's gonna have to once again be something crazy for the CT side, and I don't know if they're in a spot to do it.
Do they save?
It was too expensive this round. Everybody pushed all in.
They walk away.
They're giving them a chance to buy out. They're gonna take it. Zontix makes the key move. And Mouse failed the boost. When we go back to Mirage Man, it was moments of mechanical errors, a little bit of fog with, you know, double smoking or missing something or leaving a bomb. It was those things that eventually caught up to Mouse that we didn't see Spirit do. They're giving them a chance to buy out. They're gonna, and here they couldn't achieve the setup they were looking for. Versus a rush when it very much mattered. Double ramp was correct. Double ramp in this spot was not.
Oh,
and Mouse
step
failed
up.
to boost.
And he hears him coming, so he just bails on it.
Moments of mechanical errors.
And Roland sat there like a sitting duck.
You know, double smoking.
And Zontix no longer playing games. Takes that fight right to desertion.
Oh, this is brutal. I mean, yeah. Gotta understand where we're at in this specific map. Everything invested.
Emotions start to run high, frustration on their faces.
This could shape up to be a total tragedy here for Mouse. They pulled off 2 half-buy rushes in the first half. They did it on Dust 2 on CT side as well.
A ver.
Quite honestly, the buy is not as horrendous as it could have been for Mouse. Still double MP9s and Torsi on the op. You want to be the leader of this team? You want to rally the troops and pull off something magical here and now. Fast reaction into Donk. Jimmy's going to take a step forward, bringing the fight to Spirit.
Madre.
Sure, Zontix trades back, but it's not an open ramp. Spinks lingers, man advantage here in the hands of Mouse with all the money yet again on the line.
And they know the op is rotating around the back. Magic's probably in a hard spot to find.
Looking for it as Zontix takes over Brolin.
Oh, what a shot!
Great headshots coming out of Torji.
Pop the cap right off him. Shiro and Zontix left alone.
It's a critical 18th round for the cash flow of Mouse.
Nice to say Torchi's name again. Critical component of their success.
Spirit playing with the clock. Time is a resource in Counter-Strike.
And you know that Spirit use it well. We've seen them in low number spot. They are by far the better team.
Clock hits 40 and you can see Spinks starting to second guess down beneath him. Oh, he could be exposed, but instead he gets the greatest timing. Just perfect from Spinks. Shaves them off, and he has been the saving grace of Mouse so far. Now Torji stepping up right there with him.
Yeah, those kills were just critical. Donk gets him down to 52. If Torzi, I mean, it's so quick that if Torzi isn't loosely aiming at him in this direction, he wouldn't have time to get that shot off straight up. He wouldn't have had that time to simply track and flick and shoot. And then that, I mean, that is steady in a pressured moment if I've ever seen it.
Vale.
Looks like this one's going to be down to the wire. Mouse are back on their feet.
Me dormí. Pero tengo que ver esto,
Spirit have to give them just a little more rope in this tug of war of a second half. It's 5 rounds back and forth, non-consecutive round wins. This entire game teeters.
An op on the line. No one committed. No rifle here. Is this going to be the way?
I mean, this is what cost Spirit. They try to use it against Mouse with those flashbangs. Torji sticks around for a bit, but he hears them coming. And he's got support as well, so they will take the ramp room and they'll collect themselves and pause, if only for a moment.
Question is, how do you make a better round? You don't have a split.
Vamos,
Could
Zontix.
go lower, but you already heard that rotation
enchufado.
down. They'll still take the move.
And unlike when we had Mouse just barreled down into this bomb site, there's no actual CT up close.
Yeah, they fortified in hell, but that means that Jimmy doesn't have a fast rotation. He's
No.
here alone.
It's okay, he'll lean back. He'll try to control the double side. Still just eyes over towards the vent. So much here for Jimmy to do. Concerned about all the positioning, doesn't know what's safe, doesn't know what's not. But the threat is coming, sprinting at him with 30 seconds. Single door open, Spinks yet again. Double kill from him. Jimmy's gonna get caught by the Glock, but at this point, Spirit's hopes crush. Mao's won from a tied game.
Fuck.
Yes, very nicely done. I mean, you know, Jimmy, like, you can leave him. Finns love solitude. You leave him alone, he thrives in it. He's there, he gets the spot in on control side, takes a running shot at it, and he just disengages. He understands they're going to try to swarm him from control. He has the right protocols. He made that look very safe.
Madre mía.
But that was it. That was the slack. That was an offering for Spirit. Not one for peace, but one to get right back to war. AKs in hand. Donk and Zontic's top of the board. And Torzy trying to loosen up a little outer ahead of this smoke at the beginning, but pops it open to no confirmation as to whether Spirit are back here.
It's crazy because he's solo here a lot. No one's nading these smokes open for him. He is taking all the responsibility on his shoulders. Last time, he could bear the weight.
There was much more team play from Spirit's CT side, outer. Donk had all the help he needed, but maybe Torzy doesn't need it at all. He's gonna find Shiro. Wins the duel in the head-to-head, damage through to chip away at Chopper.
That's such a massive find here. This one's to tie up.
Utility's low for Spirit, not ideal.
Torzy multiplying his presence. He's over at ramp now.
If they do truly end lower, there is no smoke to cover that plant, so you damn well need some ramp control, and it's not coming.
And this lower call only has 2 players. They've got one back in lobby. This is a really simple looking round. I mean, Spirit are gonna have to do something absolutely insane to pull this back.
2 flashes and a frag. Both sides of that lower site. Magic still yet to join forces. If he can win this fight, he
Buena.
Oh, the perfect timing.
No head armor there on Spinks. He gets popped like a grape.
Still downstairs. Dawn takes a look up, and Sershin's gonna catch him. No entry
Joder.
on that A site. Chopper's head left spinning. Completely canceled out from this lower bomb site, hoping it's open. And he'll get the op off the angle. A little bit of extra money would do him some good, but they're gonna gun him down. Maus have tied this game.
What have we got to say? You see the relief from Torzy. He is looking like a champ right here. These past couple have been so impactful, and again, very little support for him outdoors. These finds. The shot. Yeah, that's quick. Shiro just wanted to bait that one out.
And even when Spinks gets caught on that squeaky door, nothing gets too frantic for Maus.
You're seeing the laser focus. They've got their CT side. This is where they're comfortable, looking to make this comeback happen.
Venga. Dios.
That back and forth affair has cost Spirit a few rounds, having to purchase up with rounds like these. They let 2 of these buys win against them.
En serio, tronco.
Able to do nothing when they're equipped with the lesser guns. They will take a swing at ramp control. They'll get Jimmy to drop instantly, but that's fine because he holds his nerve, and Sershin's gonna hold outside.
Yeah, that's outer red.
Super también, Dontis.
The numbers are low once again. We saw that Spirit could win a Tech 9 round, but didn't feel like they'd have to lean on him after that. Now it seems like that's the case.
Horrible.
Lead in store for Maus. They don't make any bad decisions.
A little bit of ramp room still to work with. If anything, this is the space you've earned. It cost you 2 bodies, and it could damn well cost you more.
Mitad de vida.
Donk sitting on 53 health. It is Tech 9s and a Glock. At the very least, Shiro's got a smoke. If he can cover up the bomb plant, maybe we get weird in Austin. But Spinks is going to find the perfect time to go out, and this one gets absolutely shut down. Spirit cannot do to Maus what Maus did to them.
Yep. Maus are in the lead.
This entire major has been about Maus reclaiming space. When we wrote them off after a slow start, that 0-2 day spelled disaster. They watched Falcons fail. And they had to step into the same spotlight with the pressure on them. This is a team, you go back to Copenhagen with Shuhei, they cleared their opening stage 3-0. It's the first time they find themselves in playoffs without their original captain. And their new piece has 3 kills on map 3.
And a major, so he knows what it's like. Spinks, classy map here. on Nuke. Job isn't finished, however.
Este se lleva bien
Chance
seguro.
for Spirit to try to respond. They don't have the op Shiro would like to maybe see. How many more openings will they give up to Torzi outside?
This is 4 rounds in a row without Spirit even finding a bomb plant. This T side has come up dry. Ever since the momentum that was going back and forth has found itself firmly in Maus's hands.
Oh, qué buena.
Yeah, and a
Qué buena, qué buena,
punish
qué buena.
here from
Ah, pero
Dom.
este
Look
hijo
at him
puta.
loosened up though. Trying to take the fight to Secret. Spinks
Con
so
su
ready.
puta madre.
Perfect hold, no chance to even adjust.
Silver lining here for Spirit as they will take over ramp. They've got another avenue of attack. And at the moment, the defense doesn't look too ready. Brolin, difficult to hold this back, especially with 3 kills to your name. And he has missed the timing.
Oh, he leaves the post. He's overstressed. He doesn't even realize it, but he's watching 2 positions. But here's Jimmy. Does he have to let this go? Brolin, you gotta watch something.
From both sides, Jimmy gotta step it up. He's got Xerxes to work with. And the attack's still on out from heaven. Here on high.
Magic's
Xerxes
buena.
able to hold him.
Vamos. No.
That is brute force from Xerxes.
Dios.
He was so calm on the listening. He's here on stage. He's showing up. And he puts together a
Ay,
crushing blow
donk,
to Spirit.
donk. Un mochazo,
The
joder.
180 rifle work. They pick up the pieces after Brolin dies. And this could have very easily been a one-on-one that Spirit pick up instead.
No lo veo yo, ¿eh?
Maus on series point.
And
The major champions, the returning major champions, are in grave jeopardy.
tragic buy-up for Spirit as well. A crowd suddenly frothing at the mouth for
Está
their
haciendo la misma, tío.
elimination.
Y lo va a matar.
Because the comeback in this series from Maus is so real. 2 chances to close out. They failed to end it with 4 on Mirage. They got Dust 2 over the line and Brolin tries to step it
Uno por
up.
uno.
In the dying hour of Team Spirit, 3 kills for Maus. Shiro all
Ya
that's
está.
left. And a deagle shot to give Spirit the smallest piece of hope. He will walk away and play this clock with bomb.
He has to squeeze this one dry. It's Shiro in a clutch. In modern CS, you don't see
Shiro, tío.
players better than him in these moments.
Shiro.
Maximum amount of pressure. The guy who's graduated from his Cloud9 days, his Gambit youngster days, and earned himself a reputation for putting together these moments down to a damn
Ya está ahí.
deagle.
He plays this silent to 30 seconds, and he currently has separated 1v1s, but if the cover's not good, then the bomb wouldn't have gone down. But Spinks decides not to make his move. Double door swung. Shiro back exposed.
Detrás.
Doesn't know it. Hiding
Detrás.
in the corner. Spinks is gonna bow down.
Se acabó.
And by God, they've done it. The demon goes down.
Se acabó.
Your defending major champions slain.
Se acabó.
This may be remembered as Maus's biggest, strongest win. All the right players, their new lineup. The amount of X factor and clutches they had to survive in the map 1. Incredible performance here on stage.
And a pat on Brolin's back for holding his nerve throughout a incredibly underwhelming individual performance, but they do it. Maus have embodied resilience in Austin. This is a team that simply refuses to die.
Pues nada. Es nada.
Tarji, you did it! You beat Spirit here in Austin. You're going to the semifinals. Talk me through this win.
First of all, I just want to say, fuck your pecans! Woo! Yeah. I mean, it felt good. I think we should have won Mirage as well. It was really close. I lost really important clutches, and I was not happy after that. But on Dust 2, we stepped up, and the team played really good. And I'm just really happy and proud of my teammates. Even maybe also in Nuke, some of us were struggling, but we still stepped up on City's side, and it was really important. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, about Nuke specifically, right? Because usually you do have Spirit's number, and you also have Spirit's number on Nuke. So how did you feel when it didn't really go your way on the T side and that you had to claw it back? Was there ever a moment of despair?
Pues nada.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Okay, how did you claw your way back on Nuke?
Yeah, I feel like Nuke is one of our best maps, you know. So we are really confident, and I told the boys, even if we have 4 runs on T side, it's enough, because on group stage we had 3 runs and we still came back. So yeah, I really trust our City side, and we know when we get there we will destroy them, and that's what happened. We just had to stay composed and focused, and yeah.
Can you say something about your IGL? Because I'm sure he put in a lot of work, but in the beginning the kills weren't really ticking up. Did he say something about that?
Yeah, Luda was a little bit struggling on Nuke, but I was still giving him energy and hyping him up, because I know it's important to stay focused in the head, you know. And also, I think he was doing great on T side. He was having really good calls. And I just wanted to let him know he's doing good, and the kills will come to him, even if he's not feeling like that. So yeah, but he did what he needed to do, and a win is a win.
Yeah, a win is a win for sure. You said screw your pick'ems, and the Austin crowd, however, has been really behind you, and now you're going into those semifinals. Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Yeah, I would just say thank you for cheering for us, even if you are here in the arena or if you are at home. Thank you so much, and yeah, thank you so much. It means a lot.
That's it. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Yeah.
Unfortunately, in these things, there are exit interviews, there are loser interviews. That's the nature of competition. I'm sitting here with Zontix. First of all, I want to say thank you very much for coming over here and having some words with us after what is a rough loss. Let's start with Nuke. It started pretty smooth. You lose that second pistol. Talk to me about Nuke.
Second pistol, you mean the second half? Well, the problem started before that. We lost 2 on T4s, if I believe, if I'm right. Then we lost the pistol because he should have recalled the round after we got smoked inside hut. But they're not making great decisions today. A lot of just bad decisions, and I think not enough confidence for some players. And I believe that comes from us
Major Austin, con su próximo partido.
We haven't won them a single time this year, and it affects players when you have to perform your best against the mouse in playoff of the major. So yeah, it's just not enough good decisions, a lot of bad mistakes, miscommunications, not enough communications, not enough control from players, mistakes and micro management. So yeah, this is just not enough.
Well, we can move just a little bit past that. You know, Dust 2. You guys picked into Dust 2, 13-9 to Mouse. In your opinion, how did that go sideways for you guys?
Shadow 21. Mañana.
We got outcalled, I believe. They were just better.
It's just as easy as that. Look, we could talk about Mirage, but I think we've seen enough Mirage for one lifetime in here. Zontix, on your way out of here, is there anything you'd like to say to the people at home, the people in attendance today?
Well, I said already that I'm thankful to everyone who's watching CS, who is supporting any teams. Doesn't matter, any players, everyone, all of you is a part of the sport. So I'm just thankful to all of you. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much, Zontix.
No chance for Spirit to be defending their major title as Mouse outlive, Mouse outlast, and Mouse ultimately outplay. They are the survivors of our first quarterfinal here at the Blast TV Austin Major, and talk about a fashion to be doing it in Maui, slaying the dragons in the process. Sure, we could argue that they had their fair share of chances on Mirage, but the fact they managed to bounce back from that first map lost great tenacity from Mouse.
I feel like you could make a case that Mouse played better Counter-Strike on all 3 maps. So for them to come out with the victory today, I feel like the CS gods are looking fondly upon this matchup, okay? And when you're playing so many good situations out, early round, mid round, but then the clutches are what betray you, well, you probably are going to look back in the rearview mirror and say, we'll do better next time, and they did. Mouse map 2 and map 3, their starters were better. In terms of closing some of the rounds out, heroes from individuals came to play. People were popping off in the ways that you know they can.
Yeah, and I mean, for me, what I highlighted after the first map is Spinks in that interview with like a little smile on his face, talking about them losing like 6 clutches. It felt very much like Mouse knew that they were playing like the better team. They just didn't deliver in those moments on the first map.
Well, you mentioned gods. We got one of the gods of this series up here, Zershin. Massive congratulations. You collected quite the crowd. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to hear half the questions we're going to ask you just because this crowd are absolutely crazy. Just tell me the emotions you feel after what was that insane map of Mirage managing to turn it around.
Yeah, well, I mean, it feels great. I think on Mirage we were the better team, in my opinion. I think they won a lot of silly clutches. They had some good individual rounds, but I think as a team we outclassed them on all 3 maps, in my opinion. I have a lot of respect for them, so us doing it is a big achievement. And yeah, we took a big step forward today because our group stage game was not so nice, and yeah, I'm proud of that.
What was the conversation for you guys in those days off? I mean, what was it? You know, when you look at that performance in the group stage, you all collectively understood you're playing at a level far below what you're used to. What was the convo during the break days?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that yeah, we were just not good enough in the group stage, and I think it was a lot more mentally than actually the gameplay. Like, I think the tactics, we ran the same tactics we ran that we were supposed to run in the group stage here in the game, and we just won. So I think that mentally we were just not ready to play the major, I feel like, in the beginning. But maybe it was a blessing in disguise because it lowered our expectations a bit.
Yeah, 2 quick losses will wake you up.
So at the end of that, you know, Torzy says F your pick'ems, but you guys beat Spirit twice already this season. So when Torzy says that, like, what are you guys thinking when you're seeing that so many people picked Spirit to win?
Nah, se acabó. Se acabó.